this is your teacher, Rika. Today we're diving into the world of simple interest, focusing on two types, ordinary and exact interest. These terms might sound technical, but stick with me, it's simpler than you think. So, when we borrow or invest money for a certain period, interest is calculated to determine how much extra we owe or earn. So, when the time for which a certain amount of money borrowed is given in several days, it is um, necessary to convert that number of days into a fraction of a year in the simple interest formula. This gives us two options, ordinary interest and exact interest. In ordinary interest, the interest is computed with a denominator of 360. The formula for simple interest is the product of the principal amount, the rate, and the time. For ordinary interest, the formula becomes ordinary interest is equals to P times R times number of days over 360, where IO stands for ordinary interest, P is the principal amount, R is the rate, and number of days over 360 is our time. In exact interest, the interest is computed with a denominator of 365. Using the same simple interest formula, we calculate exact interest is equals to P times R times number of days over 365, where IE stands for exact interest, P is the principal amount, R is the rate, and number of days over 365 is our time. Keep this in mind that ordinary interest is greater than the exact interest. And when interest or ordinary or I exact interest is not specified in any problem, it is assumed as ordinary interest. Now, to understand more about the ordinary and exact interest, let's have an example. Find the ordinary and exact interest on 12,250 pesos for 152 days at 15 and 1/4% simple interest. So the given are the principal amount, which is 12,250 pesos, and the time will be 152 days, and the rate is 15 and 1/4%. To make calculations easier, we need to convert the percentage form into decimal form. So, 1/4% is equal to 0.25%. And adding 15% to this gives us 15.25%. To convert 15.25% to decimal form, we divide it by 100, resulting in 0.1525 ten thousandths. Now, we have to substitute these given values to the ordinary interest formula, which is the ordinary interest is equals to principal times rate times the number of days over 360. Multiply 12,250 pesos times 0 and 1,525 ten thousandths times 152 over 360. The final answer should be round up to the nearest hundreds. So the ordinary interest is equal to 788 pesos and 76 centavos. Now we have to substitute again the given values to the exact interest formula. Multiply 12,250 pesos times 0 and 1,525 ten thousandths times 152 over 365. Now the exact interest is 777 pesos and 96 centavos. Thus, the ordinary interest is 788 and pesos and 76 centavos, and the exact interest is 777 pesos and 96 centavos. As you can see, ordinary interest is greater than the exact interest. Let's try another example. Rika invested 50,000 at 10 and 3/5% simple interest for 190 days. Find the exact interest and the amount at the end of the term. So, what is being asked is the exact interest and the amount at the end of the term, or the final amount. Now, let's solve first the exact interest. The given is the principal amount, which is 50,000 pesos. Time is 190 days, and the rate is 10 and 3/5%. So in decimal form, it is 0 and 106 thousandths. So let's substitute given values to the exact interest formula. Multiply 50,000 pesos times 0 and 106 thousandths times 190 over 365. The exact interest will be 2,758 pesos and 90 centavos. Now we have to find the final amount. To solve the final amount, we have the formula F is equals to P plus IE, or the final amount equals the principal amount plus the exact interest. So substitute the values of the principal amount and the exact interest. The final amount is equal to 52,758 pesos and 90 centavos. Thus, the exact interest for 50,000 pesos at 10 and 3/5% simple interest for 190 days is 2,758 pesos and 90 centavos. And at the end of the term, the amount will be 52,758 pesos and 90 centavos. So let's have another example. Find the amount due if 14,400 was invested at 15 and 4/5% for 250 days. So what is being asked? The amount due, or the final amount. So as you can see in the problem, there is no specific interest type being asked. So we have to use the ordinary interest formula. So the given are 14,400, which is the principal amount, and the time is 250 days, and the rate is 15 and 4/5%. In decimal form is 0 and 158 thousandths. So using the ordinary interest form, let's substitute the given values. Multiply 14,400 pesos times 0 and 158 thousandths times 250 over 360. And the ordinary interest is 1,580 pesos. Now the final amount formula is F is equals to P plus ordinary interest. So let's substitute the values of the principal amount and the ordinary interest. The final amount will be 15,980. Thus, the amount due for 14,400 was invested at 15 and 4/5% for 250 days will be 15,980 pesos. Now try solving this problem on your own for 1 minute. Find the ordinary interest on 8,150 pesos for 99 days at 8 and 5/8% simple interest. Your time starts now. Time is up. So the answer will be 193 pesos and 31 centavos. That is the ordinary interest. Now, try this problem. Find the exact interest on 26,900 pesos for 215 days at 12 and 2/5% simple interest. Your time starts now. Time is up, and the exact interest is 1,964 pesos and 81 centavos. All right, that's ordinary and exact interest. If no type is specified, assume ordinary interest. Hopefully, this clears things up for your calculations. Thanks for watching. If this helped, give us a like and subscribe for more quick finance tips. Until next time, keep learning and calculating smartly.